guys, welcome back to another video. For those of you new to my channel, my name is Jordan. My family and I moved from Fort Lauderdale, Florida all the way to China. Make sure you're following along our journey as we live in China. So you guys, the prices of groceries and literally just everything in China is so much cheaper compared to the United States. So we're gonna go grocery shopping today for items that I need for our household. We are a family of 3, plus some other personal items and some fruits and vegetables that we need from a market, and we're gonna compare them to the prices in America. Leave a comment below and tell me what prices you think are gonna be cheaper. China's prices of groceries or America's prices of groceries. I will be shopping at a grocery store here in China that we call Hippo. I'm gonna be comparing the prices to Publix because that's where we used to grocery shop a lot when we lived in Florida. I'm gonna put the price of the item that I am getting in China. I'm gonna convert it from RMB to USD, and then I'm gonna put the price of what that item would cost in Publix. Again, comment below on what you think is gonna be cheaper, the prices in China or the prices in America. All right, you ready? Come with us. All right, so the store that we shop at here is called Hippo. This is a grocery store that we like to get majority of our groceries from. This is the one that is closest to us, so this is the one I'm gonna be comparing the prices to. And I have like a small list of things that we need for the house, so we're just gonna get those items and compare them to the cost of groceries in America. Okay, so the first thing on my list to get is butter, and this is the butter that we typically get. Now the price I'm gonna say is gonna be in RMB, so this is the butter that we get. It is 12 RMB, and I will put the conversion on the screen here, and then I'm gonna put the American price of what a stick of butter costs in America at Publix. Okay, so it looks like all they have is red onions, which happens sometimes. Sometimes there will be red onions or white onions, and it usually always comes packaged fresh like this. So for 2 onions, I'll have to scan the price whenever I check out to see what the cost of these onions are, because I'm not 100% sure. Let me go around and see if I can find it. This is the oatmeal that we get. We eat pretty much every morning. This is 19 RMB. So if you see right here, 19 RMB. And then I'm going to get this granola right here. This granola actually is kind of pricey, 24 RMB. All right, I need a coffee creamer as well. Oh, I think there's a sale on this. Wow. All right, so this is the coffee creamer that I always get. This is an oat milk creamer, and I love this stuff. All right, these kitchen wipes we use all the time. So they were 8 RMB for kitchen wipes here in China. Okay, so I'm gonna get this Coke Zero, but there's no price on it. So when I get to the register, I'll have to scan it to see what the price is of these small cans of Coke Zeros. All right, so we got everything that was on our list for here. Later, I'm gonna take you guys with me to the street market because I do need to get some fruit, and that's gonna be a whole different cost out there. But we're headed to the checkout now. All right, so you see here the oatmeal, 19 RMB. The granola, oh, 19 RMB, so I thought it was 24. Oat milk, 19 RMB. 2 onions, 2.84 RMB. Butter. The butter was 18 RMB. And the Coke, that's something I didn't know the price on. So the Coke, 21 RMB. And the wipes here, were 8 RMB, so a total of 112. And to pay, you just tap this. You want to open up your app here. Go to Alipay, click pay, make sure that's your right card, and scan it. So our total is 112 RMB. And payment process, let's print the receipt. So also too, you can buy the grocery bags, but we brought our own bags here. Alright guys, so we came to another store. This is where I get my personal hygiene products from. I'm going to show you the prices. This store reminds me of Ulta back in the United States. It has so much different stuff from shampoos to makeup, personal hygiene products, toothpaste. They even have notebooks and they have plushies for kids, snacks, drinks, everything in this store. All right, so these are the personal hygiene products that I am looking at. Typically, I get this brand here, that's 19 RMB, which is only a couple dollars, but I am looking, oh, perfect. So I'm actually looking for tampons, and this is 29 RMB, which is a little pricey. This brand, being Tampax, is probably imported and it's not a Chinese brand, so it's gonna be a little more expensive. And that's one thing about grocery shopping or shopping period here, is if you're getting brands that are not Chinese brands or something imported from another country, it's gonna be a little more on the expensive side. Okay, I actually do need some eye patches, but I haven't seen any here, so I'm gonna ask the employee. I'm actually going to use my translator app here. So I just go into Google Translate, and you can hit the tap button to say what you want to say, or you can just text it in, and usually I text it in, but this time I'm actually gonna use the microphone to say what I want. Do you have any under eye patches? You can see it should pop up in Chinese, so let's go ask an employee. 你好. Okay, so they might have some. Oh, okay. 谢谢. All right, so they do have some, and they are Chinese brand ones, so I've never heard of these before, but desperate times call for desperate measures. So let's see which one. So they both are about the same price. So right here, these are 39 RMB. Collagen anti-wrinkle firming eye mask. That's what I need. 你好. No. All right, so we got that, and now we're headed to drop the groceries off at home, and then I'm gonna go out to the market to get some fruit and vegetables that I need for the week. Okay guys, so we are here at the market, and like I said, I have to get a couple things. I'm gonna get some kiwis, bananas, grapes, eggs, and we also, Mela asked me to see if the store has Ziploc bags, and I'm gonna get some rice. So let's see what the prices are of these items that we need. Usually it's way more packed than this, but I'm assuming because it is a Thursday and it is about just after 2 o'clock, I'm assuming everybody's still at work and the kids are all in school. But yeah, usually it's way more packed, and there's tons of restaurants here and just like little shops, convenience stores. There's a bakery here that we've been to before, but I'm gonna go to the market that I have frequented before, so I know that their stuff is good and fresh. grapes. Okay, so I'm gonna get some bananas. Get these chicken eggs. So let's see what the price of these two items are. So I believe one is 9 RMB and the other is 14 RMB, which was a total of 24 RMB for everything. 收款24.8元。谢谢。All right, so they don't have kiwis here, and the grapes had a bunch of bugs on them. So I'm gonna go, oh, here's the place I got the kiwis from. So I'm gonna go here and get some kiwis. And I know if they don't have grapes at this place, then I'm gonna go to another place I know that has grapes. Yeah. Grapes. Shoot. Yeah. Okay, so $44 is my total. 44 RMB. So I spent about $6 here. I also have to get rice for Adise. She eats rice with her lunch, just plain white rice. So let's go see how much 2 things of plain white rice cost here in China. And again, I have to use my translator app to tell them that I need rice. Open my app here. White rice, please. And I just put in white rice. Ni hao. Alright, so I got 2 things of white rice, 6 RMB. RMB, 89 cents. Got the rice. All right, so the last thing that we need is a Ziploc bag. So I'm gonna go to this convenience store across the street, and that will be all that we need for grocery shopping today. So when I get home, I'm gonna add everything up and give you guys what the total was that we spent on groceries and other household items for the day in China compared to getting these items in America. Yeah. All right, no zip bags. I thought they had some here. We forgot them at the grocery store. I do need some dish gloves, so I'm gonna get 2 of these. They're 4 RMB each. 交易完成，注册每一家会员享更多优惠。谢谢，拜拜。All right, so I'm actually mistaken. They were 8 RMB, I think. So I paid 16 RMB for 2, which still isn't bad. So now we're headed back home, and I will total up everything for you guys. Okay guys, so after grocery shopping today, I want to go over the total that we spent getting all of our items today here in China and the total of what that would have cost getting those same items in America. But first, I want to do a disclaimer that it was hard to find the exact price of some of these items in America because 1, I don't live there, and 2, when you are getting produce, it is by weight in America. So I can't weigh it. I just did an estimated guess. I took the lowest price that it would tell me what it would cost for the 5 bananas that I got. I did look on the Publix app to see what the prices of these items were. Also too, I did select the brands of the items that we have purchased in the past from Publix. So I got the brands of stuff that we would get. The total cost that we spent today in China was 267.3 RMB, which equals to $40.78 USD. All those items in America would have cost us $62.21. So today we did save $21.43 from our items and our groceries here in China. So tell me, did you guess that China would be cheaper than America, or did you guess that America would be cheaper than China? Comment below if this is something that would have you thinking about moving to China, is more affordability. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you comment below any other China content you would like to see. Also too, for serious inquiries about people considering moving to China, please click the link in the description box below. I do consultations for serious people thinking about moving to China. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.